children, the hour of our victory is at hand. For upon this world of Aya shall we incorporate the strongest known species into our fold. Then shall we be the greatest of creation's children. We shall be perfect. Yet before I can be made manifest upon this world, the way must be prepared. You must seize the Pt.35 crystals, for within them lies power undreamed of by the Kotas. Go now, my Cerebrate. Secure the crystals and bring swift wrath to all who oppose the swarm.
And welcome back, guys, to the LP of StarCraft Brood War. Mission 9, very close to the end of the Xer campaign. I can't even believe it, to be honest. So moving on, so we have to bring a drone to the Pt.35 crystal formation. So let's go. Let's begin this mission and see how it actually goes. The Zerg Scourge can be set in patrol. Really? So the Zerg Scourge is the unit I never actually used, but it would seem that they're very effective against air. So we shall try it. Maybe if they are overly, that is the Protoss are very air heavy on this one. So let's begin. Immediately mine stuff. Why the hell not? We need stuff. We have 750 for each. We have a beautiful hatchery. We have the sunken colony. We have the spawning pool and one actually evolution chamber. Awesome. So no time limits this time around. Well, you know, you don't have to hurry up. You just have to find resources, and that's about it. So finally some greenery around, and no more freaking deserts, no more lava and all that crap. Jeez, that was awful. Let's begin making drones first and foremost. Let's see, we have 25 max population at the moment. We have 3 overlords for that. Cool. Let's explore. While the drones are being made, let's explore. Let's get one more drone there. Let's explore and see what can we see. Now what I also noticed is that in StarCraft 2, maps are much smaller than in StarCraft 1. Much smaller. Though they can be expanded, as far as I've seen in custom games, in certain custom games, you can expand the map, but you can't really come back to the spot where you actually began the mission, which is kind of bad in its own right. Actually, I'm gonna go immediately for the extractor just to get the Westping gas and get that upgrades going. Actually, I'm gonna go with the. Let's go, because we only have at the moment have like more. I'm gonna concentrate on Zerglings just for the immediate defense, so we're gonna go with defense. First and foremost, get some defense, though I should actually go immediately also for the speed. Why the hell not? So let's see what's going around here. Find some more minerals, maybe. Hopefully we can. So this is the Ire. We're finally at the Protoss homeworld. We are actually invading the Protoss homeworld, and there's a actually wow, that reach. So there is also immediate threat of Protoss right there in front of us. Actually, let's see if there is a ramp actually to get over this position here and see if we can attack the Protoss without using that. Yeah, without using air units. That is the transports, overlords and such. Okay, there's the defense grid over there. So it seems we are enclosed. Yeah, it seems that we are enclosed here, which is totally okay. That means they have one way in, of course, if they're not using air. So that's cool. Let's get stuff going. Actually, get the extractor, get some Westping gas. Let's heal him, and let's check the rest of the stuff. Evolution going very slow per usual. Zergling speed increase going very slow. And let's see what actually the enemy will throw at us, because I'm thinking they will probably go with Dark Templars, Archons, or per usual Reapers, which are of course the most deadliest unit for me when it comes to Protoss. It would seem, and are of course Dark Templar or Templar themselves, the flying dudes that can actually, not the Archons, the flying dudes that can actually drop the storm thing on our asses. So we have to go here, get the crystal, get back here, and that's it. So that's the entire mission. Let's get some Zerglings just for initial defense. We do have the ability to build a sunken colony, so that's cool. Let's immediately go into the lair, not wait overly too much. We are getting zerglings, then we're gonna go for a little bit of drones, just a little bit of drones, and then start defending this area and expanding, because we can actually expand completely here with the creep itself. So that would be beautiful if we could do that. Of course, we need a lot of crystals, though we do actually have a massive amount of good crystals, as you can see here. Huge amount of crystals, so it should last for quite a bit before we can actually do anything against the enemy, or even no need to search for more crystal. But we do see one way in, it would seem, here. With no ramps that I can actually see through this entire position, so we are definitely surrounded by the enemy. Okay, let's see. We need drones. Evolution complete, right? That was for the speed upgrade for the zerglings. Let's see here. Yeah, let's put one of our overlords in front of our zerglings. I do not know the extension of view which they can actually detect invisible units, so we have to watch out for that also. So okie dokie, let's see. Larva, one more larva. I was like, well, I'm only building two drones. What the hell? Where's the next one? Okay, so we definitely would be needing actually not really, except the hydro den, which I will also immediately go here. Drop it somewhere around where we can block the enemy advance, maybe towards the main colony here. Let them attack the building itself. Okay, 25, 20, excellent. Now most of these guys are gonna become also sunken colonies, the good stuff, the bad stuff, the ugly stuff, but that's okay. Which of course we need as a defense against the enemy incursion. Of course they're gonna probably use a huge amount of air, so air power for the win, right? We're gonna put one here. Let's get more drones. Evolution almost complete for the defense. We do need another evolution chamber. So usually you will need 3, because there are 3 upgrades, of course, but I don't want to rebuild a huge amount of those things, to be honest. It will be wasteful, and we can wait a little bit. And again, we got the upgrade here, so let's go with the extended vision, sight range, that is, for the overlords, and then we'll go for the speed also. Let's put this here. Again, point is to block as much as we can. We're gonna immediately go for upgrades. Upgrade the most important thing. Even if we have like a few zerglings, we will still be able to do a huge amount of damage upon the enemy. So yeah, that's very important, of course. Wow, from where the hell did he come from? Oh, there is that thing. There is that thing. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. That is their Protoss observer, the invisible unit that can actually screw you over if you don't have observers. So that's why we're gonna go with spore colonies of course in this inner parts. Expand it with the creep, well, with the colony itself. As you can see, the creep immediately expands. So we definitely need those. So let's put some here. First, I'm gonna concentrate some spore colonies. You see that we'll have to go with heavy defense at the very beginning. So that's totally okay. We have ability. We have huge minerals. We can go with that. Excellent. But we also, of course, would be needing some more stuff and more defenses on the sides here, because the enemy might come from this position, and we can't really go left and right without risking overly too much of our drones. So we'll be need at least some sunken colonies just to defend the initial assaults. Of course, these things are also detectors, so they will detect the enemy incursion. And I totally forgot about upgrading the last of the stuff. Let's go with the upgrade there, and yeah, more minerals, right? Good stuff. Let's get some of our guys and collecting this stuff. Let's get some minerals going. Oh, we have one zergling actually not doing crap. Let's put them here to move. That is the waypoint for our units. Yep, good. So we have 3 spore colonies. As you can see, the expansion of the creepiness moving. Excellent. We'll be moving from this position towards this position. We'll be moving also one of our things, one of our overlords, just to see that damnable thing that is flying around, noticing our stuff. That's always a bad sign. Yeah, we're getting the upgrade for the vision going. Excellent. Okay. Let's build this here. This here. We need this. This is gonna be the sunken colonies, just for in case. Again, we need at least one here to be sure that the enemy doesn't come from that position, from these positions. But this would actually be quite normal for them to come from this position towards this part, because that's the only opening for the Protoss actually to move, unless they're of course using the transports, which they probably are. So yeah, there goes that. Level 1, we did want to get some defenses, attack, missile attack, and attack, melee attack for the regular troops. A must thing. More minerals, of course we do, of course we do. We'll wait a little bit, no problem there, to be honest. Let's get at least sunken colonies just for in case the enemy starts moving. Yeah, come on, 50 for each. So the sunken and spore colonies are only 50 mineral, which is totally cool. Let's see, 34 only minerals. We definitely need more minerals, people, come on. Concentrate your stuff. So we're getting close to the end of the level that is close to the end of the campaign for the Zerg, which is quite, as I said, unbelievable for me, because I was never I never intended actually to even come this far with the campaigns at all. I mean, this is totally blind again, and it's like, oh my god. I mean, the last mission was pretty scary, to be honest, with the huge amount of stuff they had. Let's get Hydras. Yes, I know, thank you. So, you know, I was really scared about that, because we almost lost Kerrigan, and if we lost the Kerrigan, it would be like end of the mission, and of course, we didn't save in all that progress, building the new base, and the good stuff, the bad stuff, the ugly stuff. It's all there still, but, you know, we forgot totally about it. I'm not gonna go with the speed boost, because really, I don't care for it. But I am definitely inclined to get the level 2 for these guys. Get the upgrade. We need Queen's Nest, which is like on the thingy on the V, I think. Yeah, it's on V. Cool. Let's them over here. Come on. Okay. Now, what we do need, let me see. Can we? You only have one larva. That's okay. We're gonna immediately build defense here, just for in case. We need a good defense perimeter, because mostly these back points will be our buildings, where our other buildings will be the upgradable buildings, like the evolution chamber, of course, as we have here, and of course the rest of the stuff. Let's see, some spires. Of course, we need the mutilisks. Mutilisks are the bestest unit ever. Let's put it here. Yeah, like here. Protect the minerals. Protect the minerals. That is the point. Protect the freaking minerals. Get more drones. Come on. More overlords. Okay, thank you for telling me. I did not look at that whole thing. Only 25, funny enough. I mean, last time we had 160 something of our, if I'm not mistaken though, of our forces incomplete. You know, our population was almost 165. Though I do not remember how much we actually had. I should look at the video how much exactly we did have of the amount. As you can see, they immediately are attacking. It's the evil stuff, people. It's the evil stuff. It's the creepy stuff. And they're definitely going for this part. I told you they're going for this part. It's quite evil. And there goes their probe. Fuck you. Finally, we killed one. Before we couldn't kill one even. The last mission there was a probe. Though I do like the little shimmering effect they have. Like Predator in the Predator movies. It looks awesome. Let's see. That aside, let's get more, of course, beautiful drones. Start collecting and building stuff, actually. But more building than collecting. But we also need some spore colonies onto the left. Just to, you know, make defenses. Why not? I mean, maybe not overdo it, but again, I do not know what the... I mean, this is the main home rule of the freaking Protoss. We're going deep. And the thing is, I can't believe they don't have any kind of defenses, like, against all that huge armada of the freaking Zerg. I just can't believe that they didn't even put anything to defend themselves with. Let's build a spire and get our stuff going. I'm actually gonna put it here just to block the enemy, which is again the thing I like. You can block stuff in your buildings so they, you know, block their movement. I should actually put here in the extractor. As you can see, we're doing good with the minerals still. Excellent stuff right there for me, of course. Let's get the potential of faster overall movement or transport. I think we'll be needing both soon enough. Excellent. Our evolution thingies are going well. Let's get that. We do not have enough minerals for the next one, I think, for level 2. No, we do 150. Yeah, but the defense is actually bigger than most. So I'm gonna go with the melee because that's the only amount I actually at the moment have of the minerals. So there goes that. collect. That's okay. The funny thing, we don't have huge amount of defenses in terms of infantry. We have a few hydras, like 4 hydras, and a bunch of our zerglings. We do have our overlords after all, but they don't have to be near this position. We'll have to go with the speed. I need to faster overload. That's just ridiculous. We need speed. But first, we'll go with the attack or damage. This is the armor or the missile attack for the hydras, which I will go with hydraulics damage. Much more important than the armor at the moment. Of course, also those pros are problematic. I'm gonna with Spore here and one more underground thingy, underground colony, a sunken colony, and then move in again. Spore sunken colony, Spore sunken colony. Get, you know, a nice triangle formation against all enemy incursions. At least have some kind of defense there. Let's see. Okay, we have enough. Now we only, we can't do really much anymore. We can wait to get 150 again to get the faster overlord mode, which is a necessity. I would say it's a necessity reality-wise, because they're just fucking slow. Even a few overlords, still they're freaking slow, and that's just ridiculous. So we're getting more of these. I'm gonna make one more spire. Just one more spire. Let's see, spire. Yeah, minerals 200. Okay, we need Queen's Nest. Get first overload movement. Very important for me. Oh wow, I have guys that even notice. What the hell? Of course, when you put your waypoints, you tend to forget stuff that's happening around you. Oh man, so many things you can choose, but no. First defenses. First defenses, then anything else. Let's go. So we have a spore colony here, sunken colony will be here, and of course if the enemy tends to attack this, they don't have far off for this sunken colony to actually attack. Again, it would be nice to see a vision cone that is all 360 to see how far they can actually reach the... can they actually reach over this position, you know, and all that. So let's see, damage, attacks, carapace. Let's go with the damage because we're gonna use mutalisks like little bitches. Yeah, more minerals. Thank you very much for telling me that. And then I'm gonna go with these guys. Yeah, the scourges. I'm gonna start building scourges just to see how they actually do. Let's see, how is our mineral? Your mineral deposit is not bad. I do want to find with one of our... Did we get the upgrade for the... Yes, we're getting evolution for the speed boost for the overlords. Get the sunken colony down. And I want to trap the enemy here. If they are actually coming from this position at all. That is the thing. If they are actually coming from that position at all. Let's build that here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're getting closer towards the enemy. Yeah. One here. Actually, maybe here. Yeah. Why not? Not far off. Not too close, I guess, to the rest of the defenses. So let's see. Evolution complete. And what? Nothing. That was my... And it's something in my mind was like evolution complete. Let's see. This. Yes. Oh yeah, oh, the evolution complete for this spore colony, of course. Let's get this here. I prefer to have a good advance first and foremost. I love when you are allowed that. Then there is no time limit like in freaking StarCraft 2. Every mission is timed. Like, what the fuck? These guys cost a little bit actually, but I will finally build them and tell them to patrol certain areas for the enemy. I don't think they have ability to actually see the invisible units, so we'll definitely need our overlords. And finally, the speed is there. The speed, people, it's there finally. We can finally see something. Unbelievable. Let's get our things going here. Again, there's like this part where I have to actually concentrate my forces. This is the only entrance, mind you, to the entire sector where we are, to our main base. It's there. Oh, they come in pairs also. Okay, well, quite understandable. It would seem 3. Yeah, no, not 3. What the hell? Why no? They come in pairs. Awesome stuff. Okay, so that's there. Get more drones, of course. The evolution complete on what? Okay, getting evolution 2nd level for the attack, Zerg melee attack, and our missile attack. Excellent. Now we can go with the beautiful stuff that is actually our defense. Yeah, okay, okay. I can definitely see that they definitely have like a huge amount of stuff here defending, but those are just defense outposts because they need one of these pillars, and they of course can put anything around it. But with what I have at the moment, I can definitely penetrate all that with no problems attached. Let's put him one here, yeah, here, and this one will be where? I have no idea. Okay, they're coming from the left side. Exactly what I wanted to build this. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, they're upgraded on 1, so they have upgrades also. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Do they have anything here, or they are just dropping troops? Probably. They're definitely using just transports. Yeah, we need mutalisks to kill their stuff here, and then we can move in. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, definitely need some defenses here going. Excellent. Excellent. We'll have one of our Zerglings here. So we will be needing our mutalisks. Finally. Mutalisks, go. Come on, dude. Don't be a dick about it. Fucking overlords. Need them always. High. We need a high for this. We do not have a Queen's Nest. Of course we don't. Let's see. Not you. Queen's Nest. Build it here, where we can also block the enemy advance. We build it? Yes, perfect positioning for the Queen's Nest, blocking whatever wants to come towards this position. That's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Excellent. Excellent. And of course, it would seem they're coming from this position, so we definitely have like 3 freaking sunken colonies. One heavily damaged only by a few freaking attacks of these zealots, which is quite understandable. They have a very strong attack, I would say, by default even, but they do have 1, so that's cool for them. I would love guardians, but that's gonna be a long road for us. Level 1. Yeah, let's go with the defense. Why the hell not? I would love to concentrate on more defense, if anything. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with more drones. Come on, we need more drones just to build another spire, because I totally forgot about another spire. Another spire for the upgrades, and of course wait for the hive. That's the Queen Nest to finish, so we can build the last possible building. That is the upgrade for our hatchery, and at the moment lair. That is the hive. So we can actually build a better stuff. Excellent. Okay, we have enough minerals. The funny thing, we're wasting huge amount of minerals nonetheless, so yeah. It is the 100 per each one of those mutalisks. Quite a big freaking cost, to be honest. Big cost, to be honest. So let's pull these guys out of there. We have 1 overlord, that's enough. This is healing, excellent. As I said, we could probably attack immediately with what we have here. I don't want to risk at the moment, because that's the only thing I actually have of an army, so to speak. And I only have 1 hive at the moment. So, yeah, let's build Zerglings. Zergling, cheap unit, above all, and we have 2 upgrades for them at least, I think. You know, now we have 2 upgrades, I think, for the armor and all that, because level 3 requires the hive, so yeah. Okay, let me see these guys. Okay, what we want we want one spire again. We need a spire, which should be put around this position somewhere, or maybe this position here. You know, to block the enemy advance. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Let's build that. And another. No, don't need Queen's Nest. I never use Queen, so again I'm useless there. But would love to have maybe. No, we don't really need anything anymore. That's it. Maybe another creep colony just for in case the enemy tries to do something smart, like another spore, that is, colony just here in the middle to defend against the enemy incursions. Just in the middle, perfect positioning, I would say. Yeah, what we need now is just the attack force for everything else, because I have no idea what to expect on the right side, and would love to know what the hell is going on out there. As you can see, we don't even have the first upgrade for the defense. As you can see, huge amount of minerals. We're losing huge amount of minerals, of course, quite understandable after a huge amount of stuff we have to build by now. Get with Zerglings immediately. 39 and 49 will be needing a few overlords also. So yeah, transportation could be possible to buy soon as if I can actually get more minerals deposits somewhere. We'll have to find it immediately, because you know, usually when you find the mineral deposit, usually is, of course, this is the ire, so I'm guessing the Protoss have everywhere their buildings and all such things. So this could be a problematic part, all in all. Again, it's a mission 9. I'm not expecting an easy victory at all, even though we only have to capture certain thing and do that. So we're getting the Spire here. We get our Spire here evolving, and now we can fucking buy awesome level 3 stuff. So we're gonna go with immediate defense, very important early on, if we're gonna immediately start attacking with only Zerglings because of the small amount of minerals we have. So I'm gonna go with the defense in attack. Could get actually attack, yeah, speed attack. Oh man, that's cost a lot, but that will go with speed attack for the Zerglings. After all, we're concentrating on the Zerglings themselves now because of the mineral deposits, or how less we actually have them. So, you know, not huge amount. I mean, when you think about it, okay, well, this one has like, oh my god, the biggest mineral field by now. I mean, 2,652, that's the biggest mineral field I've seen in the entire game. At least the ones that I clicked on. So that's like big thing right there. So if they're not, yeah, definitely they're transporting those freaking zealots here and trying to do some bad stuff to me. Gonna go with upgrades. I mean, even with a small force, we'll be able to penetrate without losing much at all here. What I want is these guys to just stand here and protect this area. This is actually the most open area from where the enemy might attack. Though we did block this entire area for the enemy to actually move, so I have to again fight through all this. I'm gonna save because I have not saved at all, and I'm gonna end here the video because again, this is mostly just a setup, and then move in to the enemy side and see what can we actually expect of the Protoss, if we can expect any kind of resistance at all, because at the moment they're not doing much. So I wish you all the best.